welcome back to my channel. Chloe here. We're going to be taking a look today at a visual novel called Superhuman Identity. This is a demo for an upcoming game. I believe it just recently got fully backed on Kickstarter. In fact, don't quote me on that. Yeah, so actually, yes, it was recently fully funded on Kickstarter. It actually went over its goal just by a little bit, so it will be coming out as a full game. I'm not quite sure. I'll link you guys to the Kickstarter in the description of the game below so that you guys can go and check it out. But yeah, just so you guys are aware, this is a dev request, so they reached out to me and they just asked me to play the game for the channel, and I unfortunately didn't get around to doing it until now. As this comes with being a dev request, the dev also just let me know about like what kind of things are in this visual novel. So obviously violence, it's got superheroes, discussions of ableism, it's got other kind of distressing themes or content in there, particularly when it comes to psychological issues, mental health issues. So if any of those things are things that you would want to avoid, just so you guys are aware, those are going to be in this episode, so you can go ahead and you can check out the games that are not upsetty spaghetti playlist. That is a playlist that I have for games that have like triggering or distressing content. So you guys can go check that one out instead. But I'm excited. This looks like an interesting game. I believe that you also can date like some of the people in the final game. And the final game, I believe, is going to have like some not suited for work content, like because there's romantic relationships here. So this is a demo. Visuals, audio, and writing may change for the final game. What? There's quick time event difficulty. You will have a limited time to consider. Okay, fine. Left mouse button or space. That's interesting that they allow you to. Whoa! Oh my god. Dude, like, what is this? Is this like a 3D composite? The person standing before you is a stranger. Their confused expression or reflection of what is going through your own head. It takes a few moments before you realize this is in fact you. Oh my god. I have been heaven blessed. Look at that jawline. Look at those cheekbones. I could cut glass with them. Is that my superpower? Oh my god. Aw, she lost the hot cheekbones. Oh, who do I want to be? Oh, and she's got like really thin, these are very early 2000s eyebrows right there. Like the very pointed ones. He's so hot. Oh my god. If they could make like a version of this avatar, but like give him her eyeliner, like that would be it. That would be it for me, friends. That would be it for me. Like, pretty. Okay. He, him. I am. Well, no. Swiggity swoogity is they, them. So, swiggity swoogity has no gender. It's just chaos. Groggy and disoriented as if awakening for the first time, you examine your surroundings. Nothing looks familiar, not that you are sure what familiar even is. No matter how hard you try, you cannot seem to recall anything from before waking up. You recognize things around you for what they are, the surveillance cameras, the bed and IV stand, the hospital gown you are wearing, but you cannot actually remember seeing them before. A voice startles you. Come on, this way is clear. Get out of here. Ma'am? What's going on? You're being rescued. Now get a move on. You follow the woman through the ruined wall. She hot though. Hi, what's up? Mystique? You better get a move on before they catch you and make that accessory permanent. She shoots a glance down to your left side. Looking down, you can read the text subject 5 on a plastic band around your wrist. Get rid of it. With a bit of effort, you get the wristband off of you and throw it to the ground. When you look up, the woman is gone. She just left me here? You hear the sound of gunfire in the distance, searching for a way out of whatever this place is. You stumble along. Coming across a smaller side corridor, you head into it. You try a couple doors, but they are all locked. Through the windows, you can see what looks like lab equipment. Bro, like you did not need to be this dynamic, though. Continuing on, you take a left turn and end up in the office. Halfway through, you see a soldier entering the room. Upon seeing you, he immediately raises his weapon. Freeze! Still pointing his gun at you, the soldier activates his radio. I've got subject 5 corner. Should I terminate? Please advise. Resist! You are about to engage a soldier. During these action sequences, you will have to choose a blinking object to use. Then choose an outline target to use it on. Click anywhere to continue. Ha! Get it! You throw the potted plant. That is amazing. Bro, that is amazing. I have never seen that mechanic in a visual novel before. At least not, like, on the indie scale. I mean, I'm sure that you can do some of those things in, like, Danganronpa and, like, you know, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Don't come into my comments and tell me those aren't visual novels. I don't want to hear it. We're not here for that discussion. We're here to play this game. Anyways, you throw the potted plant at the soldier. It hits him with much greater force than you expected and breaks in his face. He staggers backwards. Taking advantage of the situation, you rush him before he can shoot you. As you slam into him with full force, his head hits the wall behind him and he slides unconscious to the ground. Before you have a chance to decide what to do next, a door opens on the other side of the office space. Hey! You head down the hallway past the knocked out soldier, adrenaline numbing your bare feet to the hard floor. You sprint away from them as fast as you can. Before you can put much distance between yourself and your pursuers, you come to a set of locked doors that is a dead end. Lie down on the floor, just give up. You repeatedly throw yourself against the door, but all you get for your trouble is a sore shoulder. Step away from the door, hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Go to hell. I haven't done anything. Down on your knees. This is your last warning. Ooh, what's up, baby? What the? Ooh. Very cool. Satisfied the soldiers have been dealt with, a new arrival turns her attention to you. Her hospital wristband is the same as yours except for the number. Oh my god. Can we just take a moment to appreciate her calves? What the hell? What is your workout routine, woman? Are you okay? Maybe we should work together. I was thinking the same thing, subject. She glances at your wrist. You don't have one. Then you're not one of us. The wristband chafes, so I took it off. She gives you a suspicious look. And I suppose you don't remember anything either. I should probably take you with me. Let's go, Subject 5. Before you have time to protest, she grabs you and starts leading you back down a hallway that branches off the main corridor into a side room. Ah, I see. She's taking me to the side room here. I'm so sorry. I will stop doing this, I promise, one day. Sorry for leaving you alone for a second. I had to save Subject 5 here. I can't make it stop. Why won't it stop? If you can't make it stop, just keep your eyes shut and I'll guide you out of here. There are people shooting at us. I need to see what's happening. When I find the ones who did this to me. If only it didn't hurt so much. What's wrong with him? My eyes, they're burning. I can't. Shh, someone's coming. You hear the sound of more soldiers approaching. Subject 3 quietly and quickly closes the door. Everyone stay silent until they pass. I can't do this if I can't see. Shut up or they'll hear you. Those bastards. Maybe the pain would be worth it. Keep your mouth and your eyes shut. No! If I can see them, I can hurt them. Ah! Dude, I don't think that you were supposed to do that. I think we should have listened to her. At the end of it, there's nothing left of the attackers but a smoldering heap of burnt remains. Squeezing his eyes shut once more, Subject 1 breathed heavily through gritted teeth. What did you do? First here being all, now you having, someone please tell me what the hell's going on. I didn't expect they just melted and the pain. Looking pale, he drops to his knees and throws up on the charred floor. That's it, you're keeping your eyes closed from now on. We need to get out of here as fast as possible. She turns to you. And just to avoid any more nasty surprises, do you have any special talents we should know about? I can make plants fly my enemies. How does that work exactly? Do you create plants out of thin air or what? No, I just throw them. Seriously? That's not useful at all. I guess I'll have to work twice as hard to protect both of you. Wasting no more time, she takes Subject 1's hand and starts leading him down the hallway. This way. You have little choice but to follow. You can hear distant gunfire, but thankfully you manage to avoid soldiers as you make your way through the corridors. Your progress is slowed by Subject 1, who is stumbling along, eyes firmly shut, obviously struggling with keeping his bearings straight. Do you even know where you're going? Sublime told me to go this way. Some hero busting us out then leaving us to fend for ourselves. Options in italics allow you to ask for further information without locking yourself out of other dialogue options. Didn't she strike out on her own? Seems like abandoning people depending on her is kind of her thing. I'm sure she had her reasons. She's helped more people than most. You're being too harsh. Or maybe I'm not being harsh enough. I'm not sure how pinning us against these soldiers is helping us. Isn't it strange how we remember who she is but not ourselves? Well, we know what a hospital is, enough to know that this isn't. So it's not that we don't know anything. And Sublime is one of the most famous superheroes out there, so it's only natural that we know of her. I don't think so. She turns to gas, right? I expect even superheroes can complement their abilities with other tools. She probably used explosives. I don't really trust either of you. I rescued you, and she rescued us. Besides, trust her or not, following her instructions is the only plan that we have to get out of here. Sure, she ran off for a good reason. I bet she had other people to save. After running down a few more corridors, you reach some kind of closed security checkpoint. What's happening? Why are we stopping? The guard in the booth is dead. Is there any way to deactivate it? I can see the button controlling the door inside the booth, but we have to get to it somehow. Looks like the soldier has been stabbed through it. Shouldn't it be bulletproof? She puts her arm through the hole. It fits, but not long enough to reach the button. She hammers glass with her fist to no avail. It's no use. The button is too far away and it can't break the glass, but I'm sure you can ask your little cactus friend to help us, right? Let me show you how it's done. Wait. Whoa, you weren't bullshitting me earlier. Try it again. What? Oh, am I telekinetic? Telepathic? Telekinetic. Telepathic? Not bad, Subject 5. Telekinesis? Good, I'll be able to do some real damage. You shred them, I burn them. I don't need another loose cannon, but if you learn to control your power, it can be put to good use. You continue through the door. On the other side, you find yourselves in what seems to be a fancier section of the complex, with carpets lining the floors that looks more like an office than a hospital. Yeah, that's some real shining stuff on the carpets there. Starting to make your way down the corridor, it's not long before you hear someone call out to you from an intersecting corridor. Hey! Take that in. Quick, this way. You hurry down the corridor with Subject 1 stumbling means you progress slowly. So subjects have teamed up. We need the captain down here right now. The voice of the soldier is still some way behind you, yet uncomfortably close. Come on, they'll catch us if you don't get a move on. You try running with your eyes closed. Just as you enter an office space, your pursuers catch up with you. Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh god. Subject 3 barely avoids the line of fire as she lunges at the nearest soldier. Oof. Oh my god. Within seconds, the fight is over. With all 4 soldiers on the floor, you can stop to catch your breath. What's happening? Are we safe? I doubt it. More will be coming. We need to move. My thoughts exactly. I should be helping. I couldn't tell if you were in trouble. Keep him closed. You know what happened last time. That's what it takes to get out of here. I agree with 3. You're too dangerous. I'm not allowed to fight for my own life. What makes you think that that's up to you? It's up to me because I could get fried, baby. That's why it's up to me. Hello? This isn't about you. You'll get us all killed. This isn't about you. Bo Burnham. Guided by the exit signs, you continue down another corridor than the next. Turning around a corner, you find yourself face to face with another person in a hospital gown. Eek! Startled by the sound, Subject 1, that was the lamest eek ever, but I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep my voice down. Subject 1 opens his eyes to see what's going on. The shoulder of the woman's hospital gown catches fire. Please don't kill me! Stop it, she's one of us. The fire starter quickly realizes his mistake. The frightened woman hurriedly puts out the fire on her shoulder and then puts her hand up in front of herself. I surrender, I don't want any trouble, please don't hurt me. It's alright, we're not gonna hurt you. Why not? Everyone else has been shooting at me. Who are you? Her eyes glaze over for a moment and grow wide as if she's taking in the very mysteries of existence itself. A long second of conscientious consideration later, she appears to snap out of it to deliver her solemn answer. I think I'm me. Although, I don't know if I've existed long enough to be sure, or have I? The past 15 minutes have been a lifetime of wandering around, getting shot at, wandering around some more. Never mind who you are, we don't have time to get philosophical. Agreed. One asked who you are, and your wristband says Subject 4, so let's go with that. Let's not. Whatever, as long as you come with us. Fine, I'll surrender, just don't burn me. Sorry about that. I didn't see who you were, but we're obviously on the same side. Same side? What do you mean by that? In case you haven't noticed, we're wearing the same gown. Oh, so we all look the same. How's that any basis for division into groups? Oh my god. Can we, leave her? I vote we leave her. She's the worst. We're being hunted and shot at. That's what makes it us against them, and I'm trying to get us out of here, so are you coming or what? No, I'm staying. None of us know who we are or what's going on, but together we can find the answers. So you're saying you don't have any memory either? Interesting. If we sit down and talk and examine what each of us do know, maybe we'll be able to piece things together. If it turns out our knowledge of the world is the same, then that paints a pretty clear picture. And if we know different things, we may be able to connect that info into a pattern that could tell us what's happened. Then again, we could just turn ourselves in and ask them. That'd probably be the fastest and safest option. Talking won't get us anywhere. We need to get it to safety. Maybe we could hide somewhere nearby? We could find a quiet corridor without anyone shooting at us and compare notes. You're right that we can't very well stand here and discuss everything we need to talk about. You don't say. Or maybe if we all surrender, they'll keep us together until they let us go. And we could use that time to review what we know. If you're not smart enough to look out for yourself, we're better off without you. I am looking out for myself. That's why I'm not coming with you. You're the ones with crappy self-preservation instinct. I'm staying here, and that's final. Suddenly, you hear the sound of people approaching. I'm saving you whether you like it or not. Let's go. Subject 3 grabs the woman's arm and drags her along as she starts leading Subject 1 down the next hallway. What are you doing? Let me go! Subject 4 keeps protesting loudly, but Subject 3 pays her no heed. After passing several more offices, you eventually reach a lobby. We have to keep moving. Someone tried the elevators while I look for the stairs. I'm done running. Just point me at them. He turns toward the sound of orders shouted at the soldiers as they catch up to you. Keep the subjects here. Do not let them escape. Captain Kwan is on his way. Screaming in pain and rage, Subject 1 unleashes his powers on the large group of soldiers just as they come around the corner. Subject 4 takes cover behind a potted plum tree, as Subject 3 grabs a large couch and throws it at your attackers. Subject 1 finishes off the last of the soldiers and closes his eyes, wincing in pain. Looks like you didn't train to defend against that. Way to go. So now you're okay with me helping. You, new girl, you didn't help us out in the fight. I didn't want to fight to begin with. You're the one that dragged me into this. You still could have helped. Don't you have any newfound powers? No, I'm the way I've always been. Then keep behind us. You follow emergency exit signs to a stairwell and descend to the ground level. You come out into what appears to be a large atrium. Light streams into the room from a skylight above. So it's daytime, or is it? I wonder what longitude we're at. Shh. Do you hear someone crying? What the hell is that? Hey you, what's going on here? The figure on the floor doesn't begin to notice you. Mind telling us what's going on? Take a closer look at the figure. You move closer to the center of the atrium where the crying person is sitting on the floor. Although covered in blood, he does not appear hurt. Spikes and large blades that appear to be an extension of his bones are sticking out of his skin. He is wearing a bracelet with a number 2. Damn, he's like an emo Wolverine. The rest of the group approaches as well. Subject 2 does not acknowledge your presence. He simply stares at the floor, trembling and muttering to himself between sobs. Not real. It's not real. Are you 2? I'm 3 and this is 1, 4, and allegedly 5. Can you hear me? We're getting out of here. Are you coming or not? I want to wake up. This is all wrong. I'm all wrong. You're okay. Everything's gonna be okay. No, no, no. None of this is real. It can't. The people coming after us are very real and we better get moving. Are you coming with us? Can't be. Can't be. Is he in shock? I don't have time for anyone else being difficult. If he won't cooperate, I can't drag him along too. Are you saying we should just leave him? If it comes to that, if he doesn't want to come, we can't physically take him. But I'd rather all of us get out of here, so what do you say, Subject 2? Stop wallowing and get off that floor. Gosh, aren't you good at motivating people? Just want to wake up. Don't be afraid. Come with us. We can protect you from this nightmare. Can you really? Can you take it all away? At that moment, you hear gunfire nearby. It stops abruptly, and moments later, Sublime comes running into the atrium. She spots you standing around Subject 2. Good. You all made it here. So what's... No time for questions. All of you follow me. Follow Sublime. The superhero yanks Subject 2 to his feet, then leads the way to an adjoining room. The city's irradiated. You'll need inoculations. After searching for a moment, she lifts down a small box from one of the cabinets. She takes one of the vials stored inside and loads it into the injector. This place is radioactive. Will a simple inoculation protect us? Yes, though it has to be renewed each week. You shouldn't need to worry about a second dose. With no warning, she grabs your arm and injects you. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. Suddenly, there's a large explosion at the far end of the atrium. They triggered the trap already. Sublime stuffs the syringe into the box of vials and shoves it into your hands. Take this, into the airlock. I'll hold them off. She walks back into the atrium with you following. Subject 3 leads the others toward the airlock nearby. You can hear orders being shouted and a large number of soldiers approaching. Give them hell! Right then, you see a figure appearing at the other end of the room. Walking through the smoke, indifferent to the destruction, he gives off an air of menace and calm. And he's super hot. What the hell? You need to go. Now. As the soldiers swarm into the room, you join the others in the airlock. Before the doors close behind you, Sublime gives you one last command. Head west! As an automated voice informs you that the airlock's integrity is being confirmed, you see Sublime turning towards your pursuers. Fire! Ooh. Wait, why are we going 3D here? Bullets start flying only to pass through the no longer solid form of the sublimating hero. Wisp of blue smoke, still in a vaguely human shape, quickly flow through the air to the nearest soldier. For an instant, Sublime solidifies to take him down with a well-aimed kick. Before he hits the ground, she's swirling through the atrium again, seeking her next target. Seeing her in action, it is clear that she's a formidable fighter, but with the barrage of gunfire aimed her way, there is no margin for error. Shouldn't we help her? The auditor hisses open. You can hear shouting outside. She's buying us time. Right now we have to focus on getting ourselves out of here. Oh, he's gonna have to do his thing. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That's never gonna not stop being, oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, Oh my god. There we go. Bye. Bye. No, you don't need to do that right now. I'm fine. Okay, never mind. He's doing it. He's doing his thing. Oh. Oh, no. Bro, that was just the demo? But that was the demo, though? Oh, my God. That was so good. I am so sorry to everybody who watches this channel that it has taken me this long to get around to watching this game. Fantastic. That is wild. That is... I have seen some visual novels do animation before. I mean, obviously we've played the Cherry Orchard on this channel, which is a kinetic visual novel, meaning that it doesn't really involve a lot of decisions. But this was great. This was awesome. I love the characterization, and the best part about this visual novel, short, fast, quippy dialogue, information, action. We're not staying in the moment too long. Pacing on this is fantastic. Like, if you're writing something, take a page out of these people's books, because like that is one of the problems that I find with visual novels, that sometimes during high octane moments the pacing is really bad, but this was good. This was fantastic. That's amazing. I love the art style. I love the character designs. I think that the backgrounds could use a little bit more work. I love the use of animated sequences and scenes. The friggin' fact that you can make choices with your powers in the game, and it's not just like pick this dialogue option, but rather interact with things in the room like it's a point and click. That's awesome to me. That's amazing mechanic. That's fantastic. That is fabulous. Like, wow. That's definitely different in terms of game mechanics that I've seen before. The one thing that I'm going to be nitpicky about is the random 3D art. I know that this is just the demo, so that this isn't going to be like the final art reserved for the game. That threw me off a little, because I'm like, your art style in the 2D format is good enough as it is. You don't need to have like the random like 3D photo or rendering of her. It kind of takes us out of the moment. And in fact, your 2D art style is really pretty. Like, you've got some really nice line work there. So embrace that a little bit more. Don't be afraid to embrace that a little bit more. Is kind of going to be my tip there. You guys can go check out this game for yourself. Play the demo for yourself on itch. I will leave a link to the game in the description down below. Thanks again to the developers for sending me like a link to the game and letting me know about their game. Sorry again that it's taken me so long to get around to it, but it did not disappoint. So thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you like this video, please leave a like. It really does help the channel out. Also consider subscribing, and when you subscribe, be sure to hit the notifications bell so you get updates on when we upload future episodes. Without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! I would like to give a very special shout out and thanks to my patrons, AceWolf741, Deep Dive Dylan, D. Roberts, Brian White, Deevil J, Caleb Putnam, Robin Harper, Bob Conway, Cody Webb, and Maticus Sama.